Cheers. Oh, so good.
Tell you this much, this year has been full of surprises and experiences, and some with food. In this video, I share some of my favorite foods of the year that I'm still thinking about. There are some spots I still continue, revisit for seconds, sometimes thirds and fourths. As you watch, make some notes as to what you might consider your favorites. Keep in mind that this video is not in order, but I will reveal what I keep dreaming about all the time. Follow me and discover the first spot in
Flushing.
at XinJian Barbecue Cart
I smell it.
on the corner of 39th and 138th Street.
Smells so good.
For some grilled meat skewers. I got the pork, chicken, beef, lamb, and squid.
Smells so good, I tell you.
In this grouping, each stick gets better and better. There's something about coals doing its job to render the fat, salt, cumin, and other Chinese seasonings is so innately primal and delicious.
It's so good.
And between $2 to $4 for a skewer, it's really a good deal. About a 5-minute walk crossing over Main Street, you will find the Peking duck bao from Shanghai U Gardens. And you just can't order one, especially when each is $2.50. If you've had Peking duck before, comment below what your thoughts are on this sandwich. That duck meat is succulent. The crispy skin, scallions, and cucumbers provides the texture. Housed in a white simple bao with the sauce just makes me salivate anytime I'm in Flushing. Over in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, inside a supermarket, you will find the Smash Burger for only $2.55, made with grass-fed beef, processed by the butcher downstairs. Keep in mind the burger meat has a secret ingredient that I reveal in my full review, and you could watch that at a later time. Just to say, it's cooked right with the Martin's potato bun, burger sauce, and the onions. Definitely hits the spot every time. I can probably eat 3 or 4 at a time. How about you? Also in Brooklyn, over in Williamsburg, you will find Windsor and order the jiukai. This breakfast sandwich bread is substituted by a scallion pancake that surrounds a combination of chives, shallot sauce, rice noodles, egg, and Havarti cheese. Makes this breakfast so yummy for lunch and dinner as well. Then we cross the East River, the Isle of Manhattan, and the Hudson River to discover the best New York pizza in New Jersey. Yeah, I know, that sounds sacrilegious. In the vein of Una Napolitano, over in Jersey City, I present Razza. And they created this light, pillowy, soft, chewy, crispy crust, topped with amazing bright tomato sauce and milky mozzarella. Was like I'm transported to Naples, only better. Still in New Jersey, Montclair to be exact.
You would never know it was here unless this was floating around.
Is a twist on traditional ramen at a place called pastaRAMEN. The mochi ramen carbonara tsukemen with egg yolk, sesame, taragashi, limon, and parmigiano. I wasn't sure if mochi ramen would work. But the noodles kept its spring and fusion of Italian carbonara sauce and Japanese taragashi really shouldn't make any sense. But if you're an instant ramen fan, you'll notice that many manufacturers make a cheese sauce. I never understood cheese in ramen, but heck, I do like a mac and cheese. Why not this? I'm used to a salty soup-based broth. And the sharp creamy sauce from the Parmesan with the lemon flavor was unexpected. And together, made for a really delicious slurp. Overall, this really surprised me. Heading to the middle of New Jersey, you will find the largest Hindu temple in North America in Robbinsville, called BAPS pastaRAMEN Akshardam. Besides the amazing architecture and acres of marble lining the walls and statues, it's home to the Shayona cafe. They have this signature pizza made with naan.
So they make these pizzas. Whoa, look how colorful this thing is.
It smells so good.
Topped with pesto sauce, marinated Indian cottage cheese, purple cabbage, cilantro, and other Indian spices. Makes it a really unique blend of taste that matches the incredible work of this temple. I'm surprised with a nice bake from the conveyor belt oven. Again, the smell of the ingredients was so good, and I'm anticipating an incredible taste. I was actually taken aback with the explosion of flavors with some heat from the spices. I was expecting something good based on the smell. However, definitely the cumin standed out, and it balanced well with the slight sweetness of the cottage cheese. Will this take the top spot of this year? Back over to Manhattan, and we visit the top North American steakhouse as listed on the 101 World's Best Steakhouses. Additionally, Cote Korean Steakhouse has a Michelin star. This restaurant uses a lot of neon. What is really cool is that they have a dry aging room that is visible behind a glass wall in the lower level, where we revisit for the steak omakase. And this bite of Miyazaki A5 Wagyu is so delicious.
All right, waiting all day for this one.
What makes this a perfect bite is the tenderness and the flavor bomb that comes with it. One word comes to mind: perfect. After this meal, I know my blood work's gonna show more fat than blood. What kind of foodie would not include dessert, especially ice cream? Over in Middlebury, Connecticut, Rich's Farm has cows out in the back to make the milk that makes my favorite hand-scooped ice cream, the maple walnut. It's fresh dairy tang blended with natural maple syrup. The walnuts and handmade waffle cones provide a crunchy texture that makes this creamery a must-stop, especially after eating some New Haven pizza.
I've been waiting for this for years. It's been a while. Had this a few years back, and I thought it was the world's best ice cream, and finally was able to come back, and here it is. Rich's Farm, maple walnut on a cone. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what they do with the maple syrup. They mix it in with some kind of vanilla custard, vanilla ice cream. Got chunks of the walnuts, this nice waffle cone. Oh, it is so good. The good thing is that it's not too sweet, just the right amount of sweetness. Got a little texture from the walnuts, and perfectly waffle cone, just right. Gotta eat this really quick. I'm in the sun.
Again, what a foodie adventure year. Please rewind and guess what my favorite was this past year. It's the barbecue skewer from XinJian Barbecue Cart. Looking forward to seeing you next year.